Elvis, we talk about games where you have to keep your team in it at periods. It seemed like you had to do that through the first two periods tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's my job. I'm goalie, so that's what I have to do. But I think we played really good. We just had to find a way, and I think Nick found it, so I'm happy for that. And yeah, it's good points for us. It was a good game. It was really hard. They're a really quick hockey team. They're dangerous as well, so it was really hard to play against them. But good ending, so I'm happy for that.
You have some games where you don't face a lot of shots, and you admit sometimes it gets boring. Tonight you did face a lot of shots, especially in the first two. How does that help you stay engaged in a game like this?
I mean, I think every goalie prefers a lot of shots right away, but not too many. Today was too many. There was really a lot. There was some moments of the game that we couldn't get out of the zone. They were really well pressuring us, so it was hard to get that breathe. So overall, I think we handled it pretty well. It was really a good game. I'm really happy for the boys.
Near the end of the game there, you faced a shot, left a pretty juicy rebound right in front. I'm sure you remember it. What are you thinking there as you realize, oh man, that probably shouldn't be sitting right there?
Yeah, that was my mistake. I wanted to deflect it in the stands, but the shot I think was too soft. So happened what happened. It's good that I could save my mistake. I could make again 2 saves right away. So yeah, but I'm human. I can even make mistakes. So.
Elvis, how much are you learning as you played these different teams? Like you said, this game was hard tonight. They like to shoot the puck and deflect it a lot, so it's a little different look from the last couple of teams you played.
Well, Boston is good, really, team too for tippings. Obviously, I think there's not a goalie who likes to get the goal of tipping, because you go following the puck and then last second it just tips and guts in. So you are a little bit mad on the situation. You can't do anything. I mean, I think if goalie saves the tip, it's just because you are lucky. There is no chance that you can save it following the puck. Like, it's too quick. Yeah, they were really good for tippings, and they shoot from bad angles. So I think we worked really good with Manny on bad angles past week. So I think that helped me again to feel comfortable today on my post.
Did you think Elvis Merzlikins, talk about this here in the dressing room? Let's go here from Nick Foligno, who got the game-winning goal here for the Blue Jackets tonight.
Offensively this year, but it seems like you're kind of picking it up here recently. Is that something that you've kind of doubled down efforts to try and do?
Well, I think I don't want to sacrifice other areas, but yeah, I mean, I know I'm relied upon in that area with the amount of minutes I play, and I'm not gonna cheat to get offense, because I know how that goes. But at the same time, I know how important it is to provide that punch, especially when we're hurt and trying to find ways. And tonight I was really happy that I could do that for the club, and hopefully there's more chances to come.
Thanks, Nick. Nick, I'm sure you talked about this when I was somewhere else, but you're offside, and that results in a goal going off the board. To come back and be able to score what turns out to be the game winner, how much does that make you feel at least a little bit better about it?
Yeah, I told Robbie I pay him back on that one, so I'm glad I got the score. I didn't realize it sucks, because especially the momentum goes right back in our favor after Z scores that goal, and to get it taken away, I thought our guys handled that really well and just kept going, and we found a way to win the game. But yeah, you never like taking one away from your teammates, because especially in a moment like that when it was a big goal for us.
Yeah, but for you, I mean, it's a big goal for you too, and I know you want to get going offensively, so hopefully that helps you.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If I can pitch in and provide that, that's something I expect out of myself. And obviously it's been a struggle this year, but you got to start somewhere and not worry about the past and just move forward, and that's what I've tried to do and play my game. That's being physical and doing the little things the right way, and then hopefully more of that will come because of it.
You wound up on the line with Riley Nash and Eric Robinson tonight before it was all said and done. How big was Eric Robinson in the way he played? Well,
I think he sets up that whole third goal. If you watch him, he's a one-man wrecking ball in the corner while we're trying to get on the ice, and wreaks havoc, and then it squirts out to me, and I'm able to score, and it's all because of him. And I thought he's really learning in this league right now how to use his speed. It's such a weapon. He's physical, and he creates so much space for himself and for his line mates. And I think you see Nasher just, the way he plays too. He's so smart and fun to play with that I thought we'd instantly be a good line just with that mix. And it was fun to get out there with those guys.
Where is this team mentally right now?
I think we're confident. We're quietly confident. I mean, we put together a good string of games, and tonight was probably our ugliest one in a while. But there's still things to take away from it. You don't want to knock it because we played some pretty good D. Look at all the block shots. We really tested ourselves in that regard and came out on the right end of it. So, I'm not going to bash this game. It's a great learning experience for us of how we need to play when a team pressures us. Because that's a good team over there that pressures and is relentless. Usually we're that team on the offensive side that's relentless, and it shows how quickly we need to get to that and make sure we stay on it. I thought we had it early and then kind of sat back a little bit, and they fed it to us a little bit. So it's good for us to regroup here and get ready for a big weekend.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks.
Nick Foligno, Blue Jackets captain, talking with us here. Cam Atkinson had a couple of points in this game, and that included getting a goal. We'll see if we can get in on this.
Watching, sure enough, tonight as well. So you need your goalies to be your best players, and they've been playing really well. And Elvis has done a hell of a job.
I was going to say, both of your goalies have really stepped up for you this year. You came in, there was talk about question marks and goal and all that. And, there's still a lot of season left, but they've been pretty good so far for you guys, haven't they?
Yeah, no, like I said, I think they've been some of our best players, and in big games, you need them to step up, make some big saves. Gives the boys on the bench a lot of confidence, knowing when there's breakdowns. So yeah, it starts with them.
You played a lot of games with Elvis early in the season, 8 or 9, whatever. This is the first time you've played a game with him since he's been the starter. Any difference in him tonight that you saw from earlier in the season, just in how he's carrying himself, the way he's playing, the way he's communicating?
Yeah, I mean, you could tell he's playing with a lot of confidence. When you get that first win, it's amazing what I'm sure it does to you. Kind of, I said earlier, kind of lifts the weight off your shoulders, and you get that first one in your belt, and you just keep the momentum going. And I think even before he started, he played some great games for us and kept us in the games. We just couldn't get the job done. But now everyone's starting to help out and block some shots, and he's making some huge saves at crucial times.
You can't sit here and look too much down the road, but you're tied in points now with Carolina. You go back a month and a half, you're 11 points out of a spot. Are you guys even a little surprised at what you've been able to rip off here in a month and a half?
I don't think we're ever surprised. I think, you have to expect to win. It's just that culture that we built. So, especially with the personnel, it's you never know what was going to happen. But guys stepped up big time for us, and other guys got more opportunity and seized the moment. And ultimately, that's what you want within an organization for all those depth guys to come in and play some big roles or play some opportunities that they wouldn't usually get and do the job and then some. So it's a credit to the organization and the people, the guys that they draft and the guys they pick up, and so it's good. It's good for us.
Blue Jackets a winner tonight over the Carolina Hurricanes. They find a way once again. I'm Bob McElligott alongside of Jody Shelley to get his take on this one tonight. And it looked like with 2 minutes left, who knew what was going to happen in this game, and all of a sudden a nice bounce, the Blue Jackets win.
I almost felt like you were hoping Carolina wasn't going to score and win it with under 2 minutes left in regulation and get the point and see what happens. But the Blue Jackets, Eric Robinson with speed down the wing, they got the forecheck going. And then Nick Foligno, who hasn't scored in 23 games, puts it in the back of the net. This Blue Jackets team did not play great tonight. I felt like they stole this one, and that's fine. It has to happen. You know what? Carolina was faster a lot of the game. They were getting more chances. They were generating more opportunities. The Blue Jackets couldn't find their game, but they found a way to win. How many times have we said that? Many, many times during this streak where they just keep getting points. So the Blue Jackets, again, win a key game against the Carolina Hurricanes here. They're tracking them down. Now they're tied with them in points, and this is going to be a tight race down the end thanks to the play of this team. Great to see Cam Atkinson back, and congratulations to John Tortorella. 200th victory as a head coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets.
John, I don't think this was your prettiest game, but can you just speak to the way you kind of kept pushing there in the third, scored a couple of goals, one taken off, and finally got the...
Yeah, we
go
didn't. Third period, we played better. I mean, you'd have to play better. It's just one of those games where probably playing the fastest team in the league, And we would just, as a group, it was just one of those lethargic games. I can't explain it. But it's a find-a-way league. I thought we played a better third period. Elvis gives us a chance. And certainly not going to apologize for the win. We've had a few go the other way, and we've played really well and lost. So we'll just go and get ready to play our next game.
John, I don't think either player got assists on goals, but Gerby's work on the second goal to set up the second goal, and then Robinson's work on Foligno's goal, just guys working hard along the boards in their defensive zone to spring chances for your guys.
Yeah. Robbie was probably our most consistent player. He's going to skate no matter what, and he made some big plays. I mean, we were chasing it all night long, but those are big plays, just small little details trying to lead to something for us. And, so trying to get contributions out of everybody. Glad we won the game.
I realize he's coming off back-to-back shutouts, but given how much of a struggle this was for you guys for 2 periods, and some of the weird stick play and bounces that always happen against this team, was this game almost more impressive for you by Elvis than?
Especially the second period. You know, first period, the chances were 3-3. Third period, the chances were 3-3. Second period was a gong show, as far as chances. I think 11 to. I think 11-2 or something like that. We blocked 26 shots. I think 20. I don't know. Like I told them, I said, I don't know what to tell you, but you're blocking shots well, but all we're doing is defending. But it was as a whole group, so I'm not going to get upset by it. It's just one of those games that happens in the season. I start thinking on the bench, is this the come down from the West Coast trip? You know, getting caught up to you, the hour change? I don't know. As we talked about the other day, the mind, I don't know. But Elvis was impressive.
John, third periods have been strong for you in this run. How do you explain your uptick of the way you play in the third period of games?
I can't. We just keep on playing. Just keep on playing, and I don't have an explanation. The guys just keep on trying.
John,
Hey, Jared.
with Cam coming back in the lineup tonight, there's obviously, when the team's rolling along, it's sometimes odd to make a lineup change, and you always kind of wonder how that's going to go. Tonight, I don't know if it could get on much better. Yeah. What was your impression of him coming back in, the energy he gave to the team?
Yeah, the first shift of the game, first play he makes on the goal, it's just a great pass. Then he ends up scoring a goal, gave us some energy with just small little plays as far as in the offensive zone. Yeah, a lot of people have asked me, do you stay with the lineup? I am not keeping Cam Atkinson out of the lineup. He's just too valuable for a team that's starving for goals. He gave us some juice tonight.
Jump back to Robinson for a second. Nick Foligno was in the room just a minute ago saying everyone knows he's fast, but he's starting to learn to use his speed properly. What does that mean to you, and have you seen that as far as harnessing his speed?
I'm not so sure. I think he knows. I think he's known how to use his speed. I think he is making better play. Like even the goal that was offside, he makes a play I think his puck plays are better. I don't think there's any question. He knows one way, and that's going north and skate as fast as you can. I don't think that's been a problem at all. It's just some of his puck plays are improving. We've got to get him figured out a little bit as far as handling pucks on the boards and getting pucks out at certain times. But he's been a good player for us. He was our best player tonight. And, so it's encouraging to me. I've told you guys right from the get-go, when I watched him skate, I said, that guy has got to be in this lineup somewhere along the way in the National Hockey League. We'll continue to try to help him with positional play, but he's the one that's going to have to work on his puck skills, and I think he's improved there.